Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, this is the Kingstonian save brought to you by One Football App. It's a fantastic chance for me to do an LLM save. Yes, and Merry Christmas. Kingstonians, as you can see, second on the table, 8 points behind the incredible Billy K. I mean, this team doesn't know how to drop points. When they lose 3 games, that's fine, but they go and win. They're on this winning streak, and it's very hard for me to catch them. And we, on the other hand, we're doing our best, to stay in contention, but it's not nearly as good. I mean, we have done a few things this season. One of the things I've done is we've got a deep squad. With the deep squad comes its own problems, dynamics. Then you got to think about the wage budget. As you can see, my finances are, we have a bit of a problem with our finances, but this is where your start is very important. So we've gotten off to a good start. So I want this show, I'm not going to do like one episode for every 3 games. I'm going to do I'm going to make them mean something. I do like 3 or 4 episodes a season, and you can see, and it'll be very, if I'm going to try and make them as informative as possible. So we came up with a deep squad to help us get promoted. So we've got players for different kinds of positions, which is important, but this gives us a problem with finances. So results, getting off to a good start, is very important. As you can see, we're almost £700 below the wage budget. So what do? We've got a good result, so I go to my board and say, listen guys, you got to help us out. And guess what? They've given us a better wage budget, so that gets one headache out of the way. Second headache you're going to have is, what do you do about your dynamics? Because you're going to have such a big squad, so I have this philosophy, have you watched the movie Godfather? You know about Luca Brasi is his enforcer. So you got to be like the Godfather. You do not deal with the minions. You send Luca Brasi, you send your enforcer. So get your team leaders or your highly influential players to talk to the players who are who feel they need more play time, for example. Send them over, let them do all the talking, and they'll be happy. Trust me, they'll drop their concern. Or else you send Luca Brasi to put the head of a horse in their bed. So basically, that's the kind of things that you can do, to handle your dynamics. The other thing is, what about training? I mean, I'm looking only for bonuses. 15 minutes, give me the attacking attributes boost, I'll be happy. Balance very high. Can't do much about shedding, so that's the best we can do. Alright, then we come to tactics. Well, tactics is simple. Come up with a system, at least, if you go away from home, at least you have a chance of, holding your own, or give as good as you can get. So now we are playing away from home, we're playing a 4-1-3-2. The next match, right? So I'm playing Hungerford, and Hungerford are going to be a tough team. Why? They are going to be playing a 4-1-3-2 with inside forwards attacking this way with a poacher, counter highly structured. So they're going to enjoy lots of spaces. These 2 guys are going to try and break inside and try and score goals with a poacher who doesn't really move, who's going to be very close to my defensive line. So the higher I push, the more problems I might have. Ball winning midfielder on the right flank, which is going to give me a problem if I have anybody playing on my left. So if they've got one on the they got a play on the left. So if I got a playmaker on the right, I have a problem. They got an advanced playmaker on their right. So we want to have a tactic which has got a ball winning midfielder on the left. So a ball winning midfielder, but this is the problem, you see. Whichever option I take is going to be a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to try and find some way of shutting these 2 down. So we've got fullbacks who probably will not be coming up very much. So the idea here is for us to play with a system that can shut down, that has at least more than one ball winner or more than one playmaker, but with somebody who can give Martiniazzi a problem. Okay, so what do we do? I have several options. I can't go with this. I mean, I would love to, but I can't really play with this because any which way I look at it, we're going to have an issue. These 2 guys would have to go to war with their 2 playmakers. And if you look at the inbox again, he's on the left. So he's going to give problems to anybody who's trying to create something on the right. So he's going to give problems to Emson. So Emson is going to have a headache against him. And my Carrirello probably will not be able to shut down their playmaker. I could use a 4-1-3-2. Then there'll be enough numbers there to give them a problem, but then we have a problem with the 2 inside forwards. They can launch balls over the top. The inside forwards can latch onto the poacher. Okay, so that's another problem. So maybe I'll look at a 4-1-3, 4-3-3, but here my 4-3-3 has another issue. I got I could use this more or less and turn this guy into a kind of a Mazala on support. Okay, this might work. Mazala on support is like a quasi playmaker. I got a DLP on support. Now people are gonna ask me why you playing a Mazala but you need high flare. No, I'm just hoping that this guy can play to the way the role plays, right? So I don't have a player who has that kind of flair. I can put Salim Nasor here. He has some flair, not a lot. I could play Sean McCormack there. Flair of 9, passing, balance. I need a player here who can, who can do something with the ball. Passing, decision, flair. He should have a nice balance of attributes. So in the middle, then we'll put Amson, who's the ball-winning midfielder. Now on the right, we can put Salim Nasor. Okay, so we've got the 3 of them. The question now, Rugari Musendo is injured, so I can't really play with him. Then on my strike combination, I'll have to put like Tom Collins is not one of the regular players in my team. We've got, and Evan Green is not one of the regular players in our team, so we're running low on numbers. So I got Damani, Diaz, these 3, McCormack, Amson, Nasor, Milaneve will not be playing because Smeaton is playing in this position. The other option I have is Cam Milaneve to play in McCormack's position. He's got passing, he's got decision, he's got some flair. Okay, Cam Milaneve, you play instead of McCormack. Okay, good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the players all set up. And yeah, so this is one way I can combat that. So I'm hoping this can work because the only problem now I have is the flank. So I'm going to tell this player to be on defense duty because we got inside forwards coming into attack. We're going to launch one Gogonas down the flank and hope that he can do the damage. So that's one way of dealing with the problem. We've done our wage budget. Now we come to the other part. What do we do with this? The pre-match tactical briefing reminder. Now just look at my mouse. Boom, we skip the briefing. Let's keep to the basics of this game. Right, we've got lots of nice, wonderful things in this game. I'm not knocking the game down by any chance, but there are certain features in the game that you can avoid. They're nice to have, they're eye candy, but that's about it. I don't think it adds that much to the game anyway. And you can, just like press conferences, which I hardly ever attend. These are some of the other things that you can get by with without committing too much to it in the game. So I got I just noticed Rugare Musendo is actually injured. He's resuming full training, but his condition is 95, 93. So if push comes to shove, I can definitely play him, and he's definitely a pretty decent Mazala for me. Okay, because he's got passing, decisions, flair, balance, and agility. I need those attributes if you want to play him as a Mazala. Okay, we got our players set. This is a big ass risk because I'm playing against Hungerford away from home. They're bound to give me trouble. So we're going to go to the back line. I'm going to go to the goalkeeper, close him down, tackle him hard. Then I'm going to take a look at the 2 AMLs here. Oh wow, it stays now. Okay, tackle hard. Oh, that's done. Okay, so we come in here, talk to the team. Been on a good run, impressed me and the team talk. Let's look at this because I have been playing on pretty fast speeds. Let's bring this down so you guys don't get lost. And we'll kick off. And let's hope that we do okay. It's a big risk. Gogonas with the ball. We've played a 4-1-3-2 this season. We play a 4-4-1-1. We've also played a 4-3-3. I've turned to this tactic when the going gets tough and I need a last minute goal. It's a high risk tactic because I've got these 2 wing backs bombing up I've got 1 wing back bombing up the flank. I really don't have any security down the right flank. It's a really high risk tactic. So sometimes it comes off nicely, sometimes it doesn't work very well. So we got Maloney now, plays it to Evans to Martinazzi. Okay, Gogona should have no trouble with this. He gets to the back and he passes it to Odofin. Very good football. This is not Derry, and Evans is okay. We definitely need to do something about their playmaker. This is their playmaker, number 8. We're going to close him down and we're going to tackle him hard. We're not going to give him time on the ball anymore. This is a danger for me with Amson. Odofin concedes a goal at the near post. It's a great start from Shamalo, which is a risk that we were taking down the right flank. I knew it from the the moment we started playing this tactic, this is going to be a weakness of this tactic. We might have problems, as you can see. Odofin didn't do well handling Shimalo. So we're going to have to hopefully up the air. I'm going to go structured, roam from positions and go wide and hope that we can pull one back. We attempted to play a system that I was hoping could do more against them, but unfortunately I misread the whole situation, and I might have misread it. Gogonas to Naso, and if it's true, then we're in trouble. This is going to be Smeaton with the ball. He plays a short pass to Kam Milaneve, back to Smeaton, to Emson to Naso to Bascom plays it out to Gogonas crosses it. It's going to be an equalizer. They tiki-taka or TikTok their way to a goal. I don't know what you're going to call this, but it was really nice to watch. I mean, it's a high-risk football. We'll score goals, we'll concede quite a few. Smeaton to Emson to Naso. Bascom held the ball up, played it wide to Gogonas. Gogonas comes into the box, crosses it, Diaz to Bascom. Okay. Overpowering. Ajax uses this tactic, another variation of the same tactic, but they've done okay as well. But it's just, I think the engine does favor three-man tactics, and am I exploiting it? I don't think so. I mean, if SI is decided maybe this is the year for the 4-3-3, then this is the year for the 4-3-3. It's not my problem to fix, it's theirs. Emson to into the box. It's a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. Come on, let's go. Is it not a penalty? No. Yes, it's a penalty. Why the highlights? Why are the highlights like this? Why can't you just go to the penalty straight away? Diaries shoots as a second goal. Yes, Kingstonian. Yeah, coming back to the discussion. 4-3-3s, are they overpowered? I think they are. I seriously think they are overpowered in the game. I mean, Ajax is having fun with the 4-3-3 now. Kingstonians are having fun with the 4-3-3, and there's so many variations of the 4-3-3 that you can play. It's all up to you in your imagination, but you have to bear in mind that there are certain risks to the 4-3-3. You just have to combat those risks, and if you can, then you can, you probably can make a pretty damn good 4-3-3. But the problem here is how do you are you exploiting it? AI can play it. If I was faced with a human player who played this 4-3-3, then I probably know exactly where I needed to hit him to take advantage of the weaknesses. But I think that's the game. You give me the game, I'll play the game as you designed it. Yeah. And if I create a tactic that scores 1,000 goals, so be it. That's my attitude towards this game, and it should be the attitude of all the gamers out there. I mean, if you find that a system is overpowered, use it. It'll force SI into thinking maybe we should do something about it. Because this season, this FM18 is definitely the easiest FM I've played since FM15. So here we go. Enough of that. 27 minutes in. 4 leading now comfortably. Should I change my tactic? That's the question I'm going to ask Partridge, because the AI is definitely going to look at coming back. Milaneve turns it around. Derry now away. We have 2 playmakers right now, and that's dangerous for their system. You see, the thing is here, they have a system that depends on 1 playmaker. We have 2. The Mazzala is a quasi playmaker along with another playmaker. So I got Emson right now, and we've already gone into the game and we've given opposition instructions to Martinazzi. So hard tackle and close him down, so he doesn't get much time on the ball. So the ball winning midfielder has got a target to focus on as well. The only problem is he's a ball winning midfielder, so he's going to tackle hard. So we got to be very careful about what he does with his feet. Alright, so we now got about, say, 5 minutes leading to the end of the half. Maloney's knock. Gogonas has taken a knock. This is a major concern of mine. It means that I'm going to take him off. I might have to take him off, because if he gets injured, we don't have another fullback who can play in this position. So I'm going to bring on Aaron Good instead. Alright, we'll start the second half. And we got Shamalo to Partridge. Partridge release to Elva Fontaine, to Scott, to Martin Yazzie. Martin Yazzie to Scott. Scott plays it to Elva Fontaine. This is something that we have to concern ourselves, but Smeaton comes back. The champ that he is. Alright, wingback on defend. Do we need him to be a wingback on defend now? Not really. Elva Fontaine to Martin Yazzie. Plays it to Samala to Evans. Evans blocked. Elva Fontaine again to Martin Yazzie. He's not getting a lot of time. Oh, Maloney scores the... Oh man, Maloney scores. See, wingback on the right. Marked his birthday with a goal. This is a problem. They managed to score another goal. This is the weakness of our tactic. Here we go. Emerson with the free kick. Derry into the box. Page shoots, scores. Is it a goal? Is it good? It's 3-2. Set piece power from Kingstonian. Okay, Emerson with the free kick. Derry. I mean, it was a dangerous free kick actually. Yeah, it was good from the boys. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell Good to be a wingback on support. Snaso, what does he do? Plays it to Emerson. Emerson will play back to Smeaton. Smeaton finds Diaz. Diaz back to Emerson. Emerson to Naso. Naso out. He goes to Derry. Derry gets a chance to cross. He does. Evans will pick up the pieces. This time we're losing a bit of bite because the wingback on attack is not attack. With the wingback isn't really there to support the attacks. So this time Derry, the strikers will have to do a lot of the work on their own now. Nasor over the top because of Bascom. That's one of the reasons why we have ball playing defenders, and we've got deep line playmaker here. This page is set up as a ball playing defender on a stopper duty. He's going to be high up. If he gets the ball, he's going to drop one over the top. Farrell to Page, back to Odofin. Yeah, we don't play complicated football. That's us, Kingstonian. We just kick the ball forward if we get a chance. There's no need to be too pretty with our football. Diaz to Nassau. There we go. Nassau plays it to Diaz. Diaz. Oh, come on, Diaz. Diaz, actually, you're playing the wrong spot. It took me a while to figure this out, but you're not supposed to be there. Over the top it goes. Maloney. Okay, good. Good plays it back to Farrell. Farrell to Smeaton. Smeaton over the top. Looks around and good. Oh, Maloney. Oh, it's a great save from the keeper. Page to Nassau. Nassau to Derry. Derry comes back. Alright, we have a few minutes left, so he's now going to be... I'm going to change him. Oh, notice I've been changing my boy into a few roles. Deep line playmaker on defense. Thank you very much. We'll lock down one flank now. With two players locked down. With only one player looking for passes on the right flank. Strichovic looks for options. Finds Evans. Evans now plays the ball over the top. With Simpson looks for options. Milaneve now to Nassau. Nassau will play it wide to Good. Good will play it over the top. Again, we're just going to sit back here and just soak pressure now. We should have roam from positions off. I hope it's not on, because if it's on, we are in trouble. Good. They clear the danger. Back to Evans. This is going to be defending all the way. No, Scott's inside the box. Shoots. It's over the top. Tactics. Yes. Roam from positions still on. We want to be defensive now, as far as we can be. We just use roles and duties to tweak. We're still playing the same way. But now that we've gotten our little lead, we just want to defend. Evans over the top. Odofin again. This is all the boys are doing. All we have is them trying to score, get past our defense. Partridge. Okay, with a few minutes left, we shall change the shape to fluid and our mentality to contain. Emerson. Milaneve to Bascom. Oh, Diaz is away. Diaz gets out. Diaz can't shoot and score. There's no defensive line. Because I forgot, if you're on a play on I definitely do not plan to play pushed up with a playing on a fluid setting. Okay, Farrell to Smeaton to Milaneve to Emson over the top, Bascom. He's not going to chase after this. The priority of the team is to contain, but they've got prevent shot goalkeeper distribution at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's enough. Derry has played well, and Kingstonians have managed to come away with a win, a hard-fought victory over Hungerford, and we keep our run going. And they played very well. And okay, handing over to the assistant. Boy, and team talk. Why can't you play like this every single game? Apparently, they all now even more confused by my team talks. And it's 2 to 3 days. Derry shines as Kingstonian win. It's another. I hope that you all didn't get too confused with the way I was changing my roles and duties around. It's more as a reaction to what's happening in the game and what I need to lock down. So I choose the roles, and some roles are a bit more defensively minded, some roles are a bit more attacking minded, and with the injury to Gogonas, we really didn't have many options left in the game. While he was on the pitch, he gave us a lot of width down the right flank, and we managed to win the game. And there's a strong possibility that even if we win the game, we'll still be miles behind the team that is. Bilirike is 5 points the gap between us and Bilirike. We just have to keep doing what we do, and hopefully Bilirike slow down and give us a chance at smelling the lead, because we've never ever being close to the top. We were top of the table for like a week, but then now we've dropped here and we've been stuck on second spot. We dropped down, but we managed to get ourselves back in there. Biliriki, on the other hand, they started a bit slow, but they've been top of the table ever since. So it's very hard to catch up with Biliriki. They're very, very strong at the moment. Another team on form right now is Bromley, and we have got to be worried about teams like Hampton and Truro. They are going to be giving us a lot of problems in the weeks ahead, but I'm hoping that we have done enough, and if I do anything major, change anything major, I'll let you guys know. But meanwhile, that's how we've been using our 433, and I've also made the 433 available for download in the section below. So if you're curious about trying out the 433, use it, but be aware it is going to be defensively prone to counter attacks down your flanks. So you really need to find the right players to use the system. Well, if you have any questions you want to find me, you can always look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this show. You guys have a good one. I'll catch up with you soon. You take care. Bye bye.